believe in the power of separation and its ability to build bonds. Everyone takes things for granted, whether it's something big, like relationships with your family and friends, or something small, like being able to make your bed in the morning. I used to take advantage of the presence of others. It's something extremely easy to do. You do it every time you hope your parents would stop yelling at you about little things that aren't important to you, or you avoid that person you just don't want to talk to in the hallway. There was a time when I didn't appreciate having my best friend in my life, but I was harshly exposed to reality, which surprisingly strengthened our friendship more than I ever could when we were together. Ronald always called. He called at the absolutely worst times, when he was sick at home and I was at school, when I was at track practice, or when I went out with my friends. At the time, I knew that it meant he cared, but it would irritate me more and more with each ring and vibration of my phone. He would get upset when I didn't answer, and throw this big fit in which he would completely ignore me as a sort of payback, which I guess made him feel better. I hated his pettiness, but I learned to deal with it because that was just him. I couldn't change him, and somewhere inside of me, I really didn't want to. This crazy, outspoken 13-year-old was inevitably there, and there was absolutely nothing I could do about it. Well, there was nothing I could do about it, but my friends certainly tried their hardest. They were adamant about me having a best friend who was not a boy. They thought my best friend should be a girl. They tried to explain to me what was wrong with having best friends who were boys. He can't fully relate to you, one friend in particular, Isabella, would say. You need someone who you can talk to without a filter. I understood what she was trying to tell me, but that was where we disagreed. I felt like I could talk to him about pretty much anything, and I knew he felt the same. Sometimes we would sit under the sun at one of my track meets, which were chosen on some of the hottest days of the year, and talk about complete nonsense as I was waiting to go run. I remember having a conversation about why the sky was blue. Why can't it be orange, he asked, or some color worth staring at? I never really thought about the little things he would say or do every day. I didn't consider them memories to hold on to. I just let them float by, let them go in one ear and out the other. I didn't think I would ever miss those inconvenient phone calls and the pettiness until it was taken from me. 2 summers ago, my mom told me that after my 6th grade year, my brother and I were going to live with her in Harrisburg and visit Cleveland on holidays and long weekends. At the time, I never even heard of Harrisburg, much less desired to be there. I thought of everything I would leave behind, my close family, my school, which I had become extremely attached to, and my best friend. I started regretting those pictures I should have taken, those moments when I sent his calls to voicemail, those text messages gone unanswered, and everything else I had done out of my selfish frustration. I missed being able to meet up at track meets and sit and criticize the sky, or talk to him about my problems that meant nothing to anyone else but each other. Though there have been many challenges that affected our relationship, such as the distance, I've learned to appreciate those silly moments in life. You shouldn't always be so serious, for it takes away from those moments and causes you to miss out. I feel that the distance between us has had the same effect on the both of us. Today, we're closer than we've been, but we've learned to cherish our relationship more. It's caused us to realize that if our emotions have gotten in the way during the move, we could have lost a friendship that would have been hard to duplicate. This experience has led me to believe that separation, though it appears to be devastating at times, can build up what you thought you would lose and help you to appreciate those small moments in life which become big memories in the long run.